Well, static nomadic is basically a shackle attached to a television, a monitor. Um, it's illustrating the immobility that has occurred because of television and internet and all this other stuff that we tend to not necessarily take for granted, but definitely utilize more in our lives instead of going outside and enjoying the nice day, or taking walks, and it's made us less mobile. I think this lack of mobility has equally, or like it's not dependency, but this constant viewing of television has made us not only physically mobile, but it's also created a stagnance mentally. And that, especially if it's related to television, we have all these reality shows that tend to, or not even the shows, yeah, but basically tend to get us to think a certain way and not elaborate beyond that. It's the people see what they see on television. They think that's what it is, which is not. It's far from. So there's also, I think, a mental stagnance that has occurred because of television. Television could allow us to see other places that we may not be able to travel to. It all depends what you watch, but nowadays most people don't watch anything that's education or anything. They watch the reality shows and everything. But if you happen to tune in to a television show that is showing, other places you could travel to, you could get to know other places without having to go there physically, which would be, it's not as equally as great as when you're actually there, but you could get a taste for it, and actually maybe it would inspire you to actually get out of your house, if in fact we were to watch these shows, which most people don't. I work for Kmart, and my job is, I kept my job because I could perform well on a computer. My numbers on a computer seem, I guess, crisp enough for me to want to, for them to want to keep me. But if I happen to fail in those numbers, in those statistics, I'll probably lose my job. Even though I do a great job in being person to person, I do great. I'm constantly respecting people. They're constantly telling me that I'm doing great. But if I don't perform well, if the computer doesn't demonstrate that, I could lose my job.